Hello, you guys. Welcome to day 13. If you have made it this far, I want to take a second to congratulate you because if you remember, I called it on day 1. I said there's going to be people that show up today. They're going to be gung-ho. They're going to be ready to make ish happen. And they're probably going to do like one day and then either give up, not stay consistent. And that's exactly what today's about. So we have kind of completed like the first phase of our journey. So we have unpacked the ish, you've shined a spotlight on all of the crap that's like bothering you, that is weighing you down, that you're either scared of, just like the ish in your life, which is the premise of this entire series of getting your ish together. So we've done that. We have released a lot of it. We have set boundaries, or at least started to. And today we're kind of like flipping it to the next phase of actually making stuff happen. And that is through micro momentum. So I'm going to give you, there's going to be a lot of information today. Today's not going to be a crying day. Today's going to be like a breakthrough, like we're going to make stuff happen. So the first step in all of this is, we've kind of talked about it a little bit. One of the, I think days last week I was talking about like, don't share all of the, and this might go against anything I've ever said or that you've heard or whatnot, but I feel like as I become wiser and wiser, I truly believe that you are so much better off keeping your big ass goals to yourself. Disappear and make it happen. Because as soon as I feel like we vocalize it, and it's very different, by the way, from making a public promise to, let's say, I feel these examples are coming to top of mind, so I'm just going to use them as example. Like if I was to call my dad and say, Dad, I want to do this, this, and this, or Andre's dad and say, I want to do this, this, and this, like two people I respect very much. I don't think they would tear me down, but they would definitely have opinions. So if you don't want the opinions and you want to just make it happen, then go quiet and make it happen. But I will say there's a big difference between a public promise to someone you love and spewing your goals all over the internet, because it will be met with judgment, resentment, opinions. I feel like we live in a world of opinions. So yeah, I feel like this concept of micro momentum is exactly with these. I think Audrey's on and our internet is not. We're good? We're good. So some days our internet is like really, really good, and other days, like, I mean, listen, beggars can't be choosers because we're in the middle of nowhere and it's a miracle we have internet at all. But some days it can't handle it, especially on here. So hopefully we're good. I'm still here. So with showing up every single day on these videos is literally the premise of micro momentum. So whereas some people will start the beginning of October or the beginning of this series and be like, yo, I'm going to do everything. And I'm going to like set up my planner and I'm going to have a whole section, and you just go ham with it. Almost to like an extreme where you're trying to do the green juice and you're trying to do the 60-minute workouts. Has this ever happened to you? Where you're like, I'm going to clean my entire house in one day. And you're like, you don't even get close because you just get overwhelmed. That's to me the concept of micro momentum. It's not doing the whole house. It's not a 60-minute daily workout. It's not letting the pendulum swing so far to an extreme to the point where it's just going to end up going this way to complete and utter failure or disappointment, when you could have just stayed in the middle lane and it would have been a lot better. That to me is micro momentum. It's the art of stacking little small things every single day, showing up a little bit every single day, 1% better every single day. That to me is the art of micro momentum, and it creates unstoppable progress because you've been so dang consistent with it that you become unstoppable. So it's not about lowering standards. I want to make that clear. I'm like the furthest thing from allowing anything to lower your standards. It's about, if anything, heightening them to the point where every single day you do a little bit. There's no couch potato days. There's no days where you're like, I'm piecing out and I'm doing nothing. Like, you will never find me being that. But Andre and I are like the furthest thing from those people. We don't know what a weekend is. And I am so proud of that, by the way. Like, it's not like we work all the time, but we do work every single day. And it's not work because we're just driving towards our dreams. So it depends on how you want to look at it. But we are the furthest thing from, I'm piecing out, you can't reach me, I'm off the grid, I'm not working, I'm not doing, like, every little thing we do stacks and becomes to us unstoppable because we've just put so much time and effort into it. So anytime that you see somebody, whether it be online or in real life, that you're like, how the hell did they do that? The answer is probably that they started earlier. So start as soon as possible. And they did a little bit every single day. and they never stopped. That's literally, they're not great. No one starts great at anything. So whether it's a hobby, whether you're trying to get healthy, whether you're trying to achieve like a big ass goal, it's not about being perfect. It's not about going hard for one singular day. So if you can create this micro momentum and you build on something that you love so dang much and you feel that little ounce of progress, that's what makes you want to show up tomorrow. So that's kind of the little secret of it all. So that's the quiet magic. That would be step one. So I have a list for you. I have like tangible stuff today. So I created a micro momentum list. I don't think that there's any secret. I have talked about this already through this series. I'm just going to come out and say it. I think 75 hard is bullshit. I've tried to do it. I bought into the whole I think Andre's actually done it. To me, I think it is the most galactically just degrading thing to a human being. It's like, hey, you sucked today, so you're going to start back at day one. Do I think the philosophy is good of, do 2 workouts a day, one can be walking and one can be work? Absolutely. That stuff is fine. Follow a diet. Yes, all that is great. The part where I do not agree is if you fuck up, you suck so much that you have to start at day one. That's not the way the world works. I feel like it's stupid. I really do. If you wanted my real opinion, tell us how you really feel, Angie. No, that's literally how I feel, because I just think that it is against anything that makes me feel a certain level of progress. I think the habits are good? Yes, it's just the restarting part that I think is, like I said, galactically stupid. So to me, do you want to say hello? He's feeling better, by the way. You want to say hi to everybody? What are you doing? What, we're starting again? You have a snots? You're okay. You're okay. Did you see what he did? He has a short snout. Our dog is problematic. You good? He has a short snout, and he gets snot bubbles, and he just spewed it all over my face, so that was great. You okay? And I can always tell when it's do you want me to help you? You are the most crazy. Okay, he's fine. Oh my God. Who needs children when you have one Carl? Okay, here's my list. I think how many things are on here? 10 things. Let's go through these. Micro momentum. So this is where to start basically if you're just new to micro momentum. Number 1, shrink the task until it feels impossible to fail. So basically, let's, the example of like, I'm going to clean the whole house. Wipe down the counters. See it as foreplay. Like, let's just start. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to like check off cleaning the whole house. Let's just clean the counters. If your closet feels like a monster exploded in there and there was a tornado that went through, don't feel like you have to do the whole thing. What if we just like start by folding a couple shirts? We could say like, I'm going to fold 10 shirts and I'm going to put them away. It doesn't have to be the size of the action. It's the fact that you took action. So really, I feel like foreplay is the best example. I do that with my workouts. So I've done this for years. I always start my workout with a spin on my bike. It's not a strenuous workout. I don't even do the classes anymore. I do a distance. So I either do 5K or 10K. I listen to a good audiobook of like something with progress. And that's how I start my workout. And then I go into my workout and I probably usually do Pilates or grounds or weightlifting, or I go for a walk, which we're gonna talk about. So I feel like we should just title that one foreplay. Just get yourself in the mood a little bit. Number 2, set a 5-minute timer. I love this. I know that there's many theories on this. I just call it the kitchen timer. I have a little cube that I still have. I have done this for, oh my gosh, since like maybe when I first started YouTube, which is insane. I will set a timer. So the cube that I have has like 60 minutes, 15, 20, I want to say, and 30, and you just turn it to the side up that you want to set the timer for, and you go. And what it does is it just makes you focus. So if you guys are reading the book that I talked to you about Peak Mind, it's so good. But it's about focus. We have so many distractions in our lives and so many goldfish moments that doing a simple task, like let's just keep using the example of cleaning the house. If you set a timer for yourself of 5, 10, 15 minutes to do certain tasks, you don't have time to check your phone. And I think our biggest distractions would be phones and our own brains of like worry and thinking. That's what I always write, in the planner, how when you self-assess like the next month or the next quarter, and it will ask you like, well, it's me asking you, but what are your biggest distractions? What can really set you off? For me, I always write scrolling and worrying. I have written that since the beginning of the Daily Grind Planner. That's always my top answers. It's called Peak Mind. So that's number 2, set a timer. Number 3, Choose one thing, even if it's small, and finish it completely. Half done projects will bleed your energy. I know that to be true. You should see the state of my house right now. It is in full decorating mode, so everything is like half done. Chaos. Not good. Don't do that. So I think closing the loop can be a great thing. But one thing that I try and do every single day, and it's literally on your daily pages, we added it for this most recent daily grind system, it'll say biggest win of the day. Have a win of the day. I heard this quote recently of someone saying, I want today to be the best day ever. Like every day is going to be the best day ever. And that's the new philosophy that I'm kind of taking on my channel is I'm just sharing what I'm doing every single day, trying to make it the best day ever. And it's kind of evolved into this thing, like even how there was one video when I first started the new channel, how I'm like, I hope you're having the best day ever. And it kind of became the theme of the channel on its own. So that is, by the way, that is such an example of micro momentum. What I'm doing right now with my channel, starting it, I knew that I wanted it to be less fast paced, less Angie's gonna be the little blonde workout bunny that she was 15 years ago that people are like, why is she bigger? I'm like, well, first of all, chill. Two, I'm not gonna be the person that necessarily wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning and does that. So I wanted a fresh start. I knew that. Did I know how? No. Shoot then aim. So I opened up the channel, I started filming, and I was like, I'm gonna figure it out. It's still gonna be me at the end of the day. But so if you do have a big project kind of similar to that, where you're like, I wanna do this, but I have no friggin' idea how, shoot and then aim. Basically do it, start, and figure it out along the way. So I knew that starting it, I started in August-ish, right? July, August, end of July. That was like the academia, like the fairy core phase. And then we went into like the cottage core phase. And then we went into Halloween. So I knew that if I just was strong enough going into the daily videos for October, I would find my way. And it's such an example of micro momentum. Your husband needs to finish the loop. I could send in my husband for reinforcement. My husband is a loop finisher. Like, you want Andre to come in here and do one of the days to talk to all the husbands? I will say he's a loop finisher. I will give him that. So yeah, if you can look at your tasks, kind of like, I feel like it's similar to looking at how I've done the new YouTube channel and just kind of finding your way along the way. You'll notice yesterday's video, today's video, I would say, so let's say Saturdays, Sundays, and today's video, you can see there's like, I started here and it's like, oh, and I kind of went this way and I was like, I think I like this. And now it's all dependent on how it's received, but I think that it's being well received and it feels very much authentic to me. And yeah, the concept is just today is the best day ever. And if it's not, it is a Magoo, it's a complimentance. Don't even, I want compliments. Do you guys ever hear that song? Go YouTube it after this. It's like a German man that's like, I need compliments. I love compliments. Okay, so micro momentum, you will figure it out along the way. So finishing one task completely, small win, unload the dishwasher, send the one email, make the bed, close the loop. Number 4, anchor it. Do something that you already, tie it to something that you already do. So when let's say you're having your cup of coffee or your tea, if we're going, I did not have coffee today, it's sitting, you know what I do? You guys can do it with me. Hopefully it's not still too hot. No, it's not, okay. So this is Andre's coffee. He does a fancy drip coffee for us every morning, but I'm not having any right now unless I don't sleep because my dog is up all night. This is what I do. Andre's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I miss it so much. Oh, it's so good. But again, micro momentum. It doesn't have to be perfect. Andre and I are going to go have a special day tomorrow. That's what we call them, special days. And if we're shopping and we're having a good time, will I maybe get a PSL? Maybe. So it doesn't have to be perfect, is my point. Micro momentum. So if you're trying to get on board with a new habit, don't be so freaking hard on yourself. Cool? So anchor it to something you already do. So let's say you're having your coffee or you're doing your morning stuff. When that's brewing, go walk the dog. For me, one thing I do is if I am having my warm beverage, so my tea, I plan my day. It's like, it's not really habit stacking. It's like tying it to something else. It's like drag yourself to, you have one thing that you enjoy doing, just stack it to the other. I know. Oh, you know what I have? The candle it's so random. I have our old, I think this was our first one, Witch's Brew. Does anybody still have it? Dang. Tip, use a warming lamp because then your candle doesn't melt and then you can keep it forever. Well, the scent will eventually go away. But anyways, I had the Witch's Brew one going. because it smells like coffee. Anywho, so good. Okay, so let one habit piggyback off of the other one so that it feels effortless. Example, when I do my morning spin, I listen to a good audiobook. I wasn't getting in any personal growth type of audiobooks for the longest time, and I just anchored it to when I do my spin. And now it's already second, like we're 13 days into the month, and it's already a are these, no, you need to write them down, please. So anchored something. Number 5, swap the extreme for the doable. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You will see people say, I'm going to start a daily 60-minute workout program. Good friggin' luck. Like, if you're going from 0 to 60, good friggin' luck. Literally 0 to 60, but like 0 to 60. And let's say there's a day where you're feeling less than great. Ladies, we understand this happens, and you want to just go for a walk instead. That's not a loss, by the way. That's doing something. So if you're, let's say, unable or life gets in the way, we talked about this like September, a lot of life gets in the way. When the little dude wasn't feeling well, lots of life got in the way. Things happen. So you don't have to be perfect. It just has to be doable. So swap out the extreme for the doable. That is how you do micro momentum. So it doesn't have to be a ton of exercises. It can be a system that works for you, but keep it normal, not extreme, if that makes sense. Number 6, celebrate every win, no matter what the size. Andre and I have gotten better and better and better at this. We used to suck at this. We used to be like, cool, biggest launch ever. Let's start working on Christmas. Like it would be, we were just like, it's almost like this terrible, like adrenaline junkie work addict, but like you don't pause and you're like, I just did that. Like what, in the comments, name me something that you have done in the past 24 hours, big or small, that you can celebrate. I'll go first, that I have not celebrated yet. So this is healthy for us all. I felt like the family needed to get together, like not just me and Audrey, the family needed to get together. And I thought, we have a really cute pumpkin patch nearby. Why doesn't my niece come? My brother can come with his wife. My parents can come because my parents live like that way. And then my brother lives in the city, but like past the city. So I was like, we could all meet. You guys can come over after. I can take some photos of the little lady. And it was great. I just feel like that was a win. My dad was so happy. So yeah, to me, that was a win that I didn't even take. So, you know, when you just kind of take a sec to be like, I did that and that was good. Like you did good. A lot of you guys have cleaned the kitchen. I feel this. That is a conquered task. Oh Lord, I love it. So celebrate every single win. And that's why we have that in the planner, because I don't think we take enough time to like actually write it down. So yeah, think about what is something that happened in the last 24 hours within your house or outside of your house that you had a hand in, that you did. Text you've been avoiding, folded laundry, momentum. Number 7, make it visible. So this obviously, I'm preaching to the choir, but if you don't have a visible way of seeing your micro momentum every single day with check boxes included, you need to. So have check boxes, have a place where you can see your visible progress list. Oh, one cool thing. How can I explain this to you? I've said it before, but every time I say it, people are like, oh yes. So these boxes, you can use the stickers. One way that I used to do it all the time, I haven't done it in a little while because I love using the stickers, but I would highlight the progress. So this is the perfect time of the month to do this. Once you get to the midway part, you can start to see. So let's say, do you guys want to know my top 10 goals? There's nothing secret in here. Okay, so enjoy fall. So to me, that's like my measuring system of that, because that's not measurable, but my measuring system that I wrote out on that blank page was the whole house is decorated. I've completed the movie list, like all the really fun shit that I really, really wanted to do that's in our little fall escape, like the DIYs, all of it. It's all done. Like I did it all. Like I basically conquered the little fall escape thing. So the little fall escape insert. So the way that I would see that is like, I would take a highlighter and maybe highlight it kind of like a meter to maybe here. Cause I would say I'm like a third of the way with movies, decor, DIY, like that. That's how I would feel. Like we did the pumpkin pat, like things are happening. Cozy hobbies. I want to do some coloring. I want to set up all the coloring things. I want to do some DIY, some crafts. Like there's specific things that I want to do. I would say that I'm like a quarter. My workouts, I've been consistent. So I would highlight that to half. Yoga, I've been pretty consistent, a little bit less, so I would highlight that to maybe a third. Meditation, I would say I'd highlight that to probably half. I feel like that one I'm doing good. Read daily, I'm slaying that. That would be like to day 13. Fall vlogs, slaying. Ish series, well, you guys have seen that. So you know that I've shown up every single day. That, and then my daily TikTok videos, I would say that could be like to a quarter. And then I can't tell you the last one. I will soon. I spilled so many beans the other day where my, I put the orange pumpkin on the bar cart. Oh, and by the way, did you guys see the post that we put up? That was the team's idea. There's like a spoilers below. So if you want to see what's in the boxes, have at it. And if you have any questions, by the way, about, like if you feel like you're missing something or you got doubles of something in one box, please email us. I spilled beans the other day. These are the secret items. They're all different colors. Someone was like, I'm gonna use, I thought I was gonna use it for pens, but I was like, that's really friggin' smart for your washi, like, and they're big. But yeah, you guys were saying yesterday, you're like, I always wanted something like storage wise for daily grind, so thank you. And I was like, my whole heart, so thank you. I love that you love the spoilers. Monica, which one did you get again? I know that the other day you said I'm leaving to order Pumpkin Rose. Pumpkin Rose has, I think it's gonna sell out like today, tomorrow, probably. Cool? Just heads up. Okay, make it visible. So we have 3 more. Don't wait to feel motivated. Start and let the motivation catch up. That's the premise, like what I was saying of the foreplay idea. Motivation isn't like the starting line. It's the result of the starting the thing. The motivation comes after that. I feel like that's like a misconception. It's like we think that we need to be motivated to start. You got to do a little something and then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm motivated. Like you guys said, you clean the kitchen, then you're motivated to keep going. Action comes first, feelings will follow. Just remember that. Number 9, protect your wins. Small habits can be undone if you overload yourself. I know this to be true. So if you're spinning this plate and you're trying to do all this stuff with your micro momentum, they should be, they're ceramic. I wouldn't nuke them or anything, but they should be. Andre can answer that. Like, what do you want to do? You want to put soup in it? I feel like that's genius. I mean, it's ceramic like a bowl would be, so yeah. I say yes. Just don't put it in the dishwasher or the microwave. I think that's so cute. I wonder what Andre's gonna say. He's gonna be like, liability, we don't promise any. I'm the worst. Andre and I are like the worst thing for like just saying, we're like, yes, with the team too. We don't have an HR department yet, so we just, bloop, we say all the things. Oh, I love that you just watched the cleaning videos. Thank you. There's one that just went up, and I feel like people are gonna love it. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians. Yeah, that's true. We operate as like American entities sometimes. By the way, pumpkin spice. We operate as like American sometimes, so I have zero concept of, and also, like I said, we don't do weekends. Oh, that's a big win, Serena. Yay. Okay, so protect your wins. If you are spinning a plate here with, let's say, work, and then you have like kids and family, and then you have like the house, and then you keep trying to add more and more and more, the plates are gonna fall. So keeping the pendulum steady in the middle, like I always say, don't let it swing so far, because you know what I mean, right? Like if you have a heavy marble on a string and you go, I'm gonna do 60-minute workouts and I'm gonna clean my whole house and I'm gonna start my blog today, and you go like this, which is what you're doing, what's it gonna do? It's literally gonna go like this within, I don't know, a matter of days, minutes, weeks. You're gonna swing in the other direction. You would be better off just keeping it like this, right? Oh, Chantal, I feel like you would fire us. We shouldn't have an HR department. It keeps it fun to not have an HR department. We did see that one of you guys wrote yesterday, you're like, it's my dream to work for the Daily Grind. If you ever, you can always email us and inquire. We are always looking for good people. Protect your wins. Keep the pendulum steady, keep it sustainable. That's what I wanted to say. And that way you can track it day after day after day and you'll see it continuing. Number 10, end your day with a win. A simple thing. My thing is obviously my bath. I have my bath time is like a ritual. I read my book. I light an incense safely now with an incense holder. If you heard that the other day, that was crazy. My book, I have my I have like a forest spa playlist. I have a little astronaut that Andre got me that like projects on the ceiling. Like that's how I end my day with a win. It can be multiple things. It can be a glass of wine if you want to. It can be a great TV show. It can be setting yourself up for the next day, like putting out your workout clothes, or planning out your goals, or just even filling out this little, so your win of the, like you can leave that, that's what I do. I leave it to the end of the day. So that way you can wake up and feel ahead because is there beans being spilled? Many beans of spillage. So yeah, and I wanted to read, yeah, so then tomorrow we'll keep going. I feel like today was robust. What was the last thing? Oh yeah. I don't want to leave you hanging. I have so many notes. Every single day I have so many notes. Okay, so this is what I wanted to leave you with. So with this micro momentum and you showing up every single day, and I do feel like the perfect example of this micro momentum concept is these videos. Like you showing up every single day and doing the little things of writing out your notes and writing out your goals. At the end of 31 days, it's literally impossible. If you've shown up every single day for yourself and you're writing out your goals, it is impossible on day 31. You're not going to be better than you were on day 1. Versus someone that on day 1, they're like, I'm going to reset my whole house. And like they go to the extreme and then they miss day 1 through day 10. They pick up on day 12 a little bit. And then they kind of go back into the extreme and they're like, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and then I'm going to like work all day. And then they get burnt out. Who's stronger on day 31? Who's further ahead? The turtle. It's always the turtle. You got to be the turtle. Don't be the hare. This, like, we've learned this since we're little kids. So to me, that's quiet progress. It's not just feeling like you're the most extreme, that you're going to say, like, I'm going to do this. And it's not about, I think it's about removing ego from it and telling and showing people how busy or how much you're doing and just keeping it quiet to yourself and letting the results speak for themselves. That's how I would see quiet progress. And that's how I would see micro momentum. And that's how you become unstoppable. That even if, I know that a lot of people have this fear of like, well, what if I start and someone else does it better? They can't replicate you. And if you're the person that's doing the quiet momentum, they'll never catch you. Like I have done this in so many different businesses that I've been a part of. I just keep my mouth shut. I put my head down and I focus every single day. And then that's how you become uncatchable and unstoppable. And that's the power of the little small steps that I very much believe in. So yeah, be the turtle. And on that note, I have to hop into a meeting. I need to eat and I have to hop into a meeting. I had my green juice this morning. How's your glow up going? How, by the way, gut check. How is your digital detox going? How are you feeling about everything? And also congratulations for showing up. You guys are amazing. So tomorrow we're going to talk about a week well lived, which is funny because that goes hand in hand with our notepad called A Week Well Lived. So hopefully today was helpful. Love it. Make sure to spill all of your emotions and all of your thoughts in the comments. Mystery box sale ends tomorrow. Heads up. A lot of people are receiving theirs and we gave the go ahead that if you guys want to put your spoilers, you can. There's a post for it. I'm literally looking at it right now. It has 147 comments on it. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying and everybody receiving theirs. Love it. Keep sharing them. Oh, and if you guys are receiving, a lot of people were asking like, can I share my sweater? Yes, you can tag us in everything and we will feature it. Absolutely. Cool. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 14. It'll be Andre's birthday tomorrow, so we'll make it extra special. Probably be earlier in the morning because we're going to take Andre out for brunch for his special day. Cool. Love you guys. Bye dudes.